What were you saying, Roosevelt?
I'm probably downstairs copying the spell.
You have the crow's nests on the right side.
I do, yeah, but it's okay. I mean, I don't mind fudging that a little bit, but okay, that's fine actually where you are, Rose. So Rose is on.
Yeah, I'm gonna be on the front one, or sorry, back one.
It's called what is it called? The foretop, which is it's actually 75 feet, you guys. It actually tells the heights. My apologies. 75 feet. I don't know if that's from the deck or from the hull. I think that's from the hull. Yeah,
Maybe probably from the.
That's
yeah,
from the water.
From the main deck.
That's from the main deck or water. I think it's from the water actually, because this is meant to be used like very precisely with like a battle map. So I think it means like from the water it's a 75-foot height where Roosevelt is. If Vivel is on the main top, that's an 80-foot. Yeah, my estimations were very off. Okay, so where were we? So Cathreftes at 24. Cathreftes. My. The things that he sees. My. Let's see here.
Rigged.
You also get. You got 2 nat 20s in a row.
Nice.
So I don't know if something just popped up in your journal, Cathreftes, but you see this, and you see Nimlalwe get pulled off the front of the ship by that.
Oh, let me send the screenshot to make sure we're talking about the same thing.
And I rolled a 20. Do I see anything?
Hang on, I'm still getting to, I'm still getting to everybody here.
Okay, 500 fucking decks.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. So hang on, a few of you, a few others see it as well because of the rolls. So let's see, Vivel got a 14. Actually, Vivel actually did not see it because of the distracting wind, the rain. Let's see, Roosevelt was only a 10. He also didn't see it. Believe it or not, even with those rolls. So only Cathreftes saw that, and actually Lorraine saw it as well. Let me show her as well 1 second.
Yeah.
I know you guys have height there, but the height is actually working against you in this moment because your eyes are going to be on the horizon more so, looking for anything like ships coming and things like that. Let me share that with you. You see this pull Nimlalwe right off the deck, and it's done before she can shout. She's also intoxicated.
I don't see anything, Steve.
It should have been added to your journal. Fuck it, I'll just show everybody.
As Cathreftes sees that, he's gonna
Maybe not. Maybe just.
So adding something to our journal is like half effective because there's so many NPCs and stuff.
Ulrich might have seen something, but he's in the middle of the room there with the hatches closed. So. Yeah, exactly.
Anyways, to warn the boatman, or who he assumes, as they've shown and mentioned that they know the way around a boat, he's going to use an echo to cut the distance completely to the crow's nest and start getting up there, while he himself is making his way out towards the cabin of the ship.
I'm gonna scream, Nim! And stop the ship! Sea monster! It's got Nimlalwe!
Where is it?
Well, that's the thing. You don't know. It has good stealth in certain circumstances.
It's a Leviathan.
Tell you what, to be fair with the initial attack, everybody on the top deck, roll. What shall we do this by? Roll a dexterity roll, and we'll see which one it goes for first.
Next thing we know, we're fighting a freaking kraken.
That's not me, right?
You're considered. You're a little too high for it, actually. You and Roosevelt are too high.
100 feet from
Sorry,
the water.
everybody on the deck though. I'm also gonna roll for the NPCs. So
he doesn't see me, but I also don't see him. 15.
Uh-oh.
That's a dead NPC if I've ever seen one.
That's what that noise was.
That's a, oh god.
Not again.
Kraken.
I mean, I'm just reading a book. I don't know. It sure is a weird story.
Oh, shit, dog.
I can just-
Holy shit. That's a lot of
For anyone
damage.
who'd like to join me, I'm going to be listening to Shipping Up to Boston on loop.
Hell yeah.
Okay, everybody. You see this lunge out of the water and grab Giva. And it bites down
Who's
upon her
Giva
armor.
again?
Who's
Oh, the
Giva?
paladin.
She's the paladin looking for her son.
Oh shit.
Man, my beloved NPC. Who's Giva?
There's so many names.
She's in the
So much
jaws of the sea
Look at
serpents.
look at our NPC list and you'll see why we say who's Giva.
I know, I understand. What was
The
that? A total
sheer
of?
amount.
Let me see here. That was holy shit. That's a lot of damage.
Damn.
Dude, she might even be tapped out, dude. Let me see. No, she's not tapped
Fucking-
out. She's not tapped out. So Ev, it's gonna be your turn next. So think about what you want to do.
Fuck. I am
Oh my
gonna
god,
fucking.
this creature's insane, dude.
Yeah, I know
Fucking
exactly what
one-shot
I'm
you.
gonna do.
I'm hoping you guys
gonna-
don't get absolutely destroyed by this.
Fucking lightning bolt that bitch.
Okay.
Lightning.
So remind me how this works. The creature has to make a dexterity saving throw, right?
Of 15, or it gets half damage.
Okay.
Oh, you just fucking...
Yep.
So
Also, those
it takes
rolls
half, right?
If it makes the dex save, does
Oh, I
it
just
make
rolled
the dex
16.
save?
Feedback off.
Yeah, so it takes half. So it takes
Mic
like.
feedback on.
Okay. So let me see here. Where the heck do I? All right. So how much damage is it doing? Tell me.
Looks like. I don't know if you'd want 9 or 10. I did 19.
You always
It-
round
round
it
down.
It has to. It has to
Okay,
round
then
down.
9.
Okay. Who's next?
I don't know.
I think Kathreftes, but he is...
It says Lorian on the turn order. Actually,
Lorian just went.
Oh,
I went.
did I
Yeah.
say Lorian? I meant to say Felminar. Sorry, Felminar.
Oh yeah, fell.
What was that?
I think
Go.
you're up on... I think you're on deck, Brendan.
I don't know what the fuck. I'm just gonna.
You have water walking. We all have water walking.
Is the
Oh.
ship moving?
It is
Yeah,
still.
ship
It is still moving, and the serpent is moving as fast as the ship, currently.
Yeah, water walking's not gonna really do shit for me right now.
If he made it to the edge of the ship, could he hit it from the edge of the ship?
Yes. The very edge.
Just
The very
fucking
edge.
go for it, Brendan.
Alright. I'm just gonna.
Just fire a fucking cannon up
I'm
its
sorry,
asshole.
I didn't
Hell
mean to
yeah.
cast that
I
again.
can! What am I doing? I'm gonna walk up to this fucking cannon, angle that motherfucker, and just let it fly. I don't know like what to roll here, but
Where's the cannon's sheet? What is it called again? I mean, the boat sheet.
yeah. Oh, it should
It's
be
the
in the.
Stygian.
Leave the cannons unloaded.
I don't see it.
Yeah, I know there's so many fucking things.
It should be in like those top 4 things.
Oh, there
Oh,
it
it-
is. That's
very
it.
top, yeah,
Character sheet.
So I will say that everybody on the ship is now aware that there is an attack happening.
Right, cannon goes off. Huh?
Well, I mean,
Cannon
even before the
flares.
cannon, I'm going to say like people are shouting. The beast is
Cannon.
like the sea serpent is rubbing along the side of the ship, which is causing it like a frightening, unmistakable. It sounds like you're like rubbing against a glacier or land or something. But you know that you all know there's no land anywhere nearby. It rocked the ship slightly, not enough to cause a dexterity roll in the masts.
Check the chat, Steve.
Which chat? There's like 10 chats.
In-game chat, like the Roll20 chat. Felminar's cannon hit.
Oh, okay. Well, actually, since Ricky did not load the cannons, you have to spend a turn loading it.
Yeah, you don't travel with loaded cannons.
And you're a strong fellow. So I actually added a custom cannon roll. If for some reason your roll is extremely low, like a 1 or 2 for strength, then you're gonna have to spend an extra turn doing it. But you're a strong fellow. You've got the gauntlets of ogre power. Hit the button and let's see what happens for a reload button.
What's
Yeah, you're loading it this round. So that is your round. That is your round.
Alright.
Yeah. And the cannons, yeah, the cannons are set to do a decent amount of damage. Next we have Joseph's turn.
Okay, first of all, what we hear...
Actually, I
hear,
lied.
like-
I lied. The creature takes a legendary action, which it can do after someone's turn, and uses a bash attack from the other side of the ship on Lorien and anyone else in the 20-foot cube over there.
Oh,
So
the hell is
no,
that
no, no, it's
for
not. It's not a actually 57. So Lorien, you have to make a a strength saving throw.
are you kidding me?
We're fighting a frickin' kraken. What the hell is this?
Okay, so you're taking.
We're level 6.
See, if this is a kraken, I'm gonna beat your ass.
You're taking. It's not a kraken. You're taking 14 bludgeoning damage. The tail whips up and slams you to the ground. You are now prone and you are knocked. How many feet? You are knocked. Should tell me how many feet. You're knocked 10 feet in this direction, so I'll move your token there. You're prone now, right there. Now it is Joseph's turn. Go ahead.
Well, could you please tell me what, like, how the events went down? Like, I know that I was lockpicking.
You've been lockpicking for like 2 hours and that's it. And now your ship is being attacked by a sea serpent of gargantuan size.
Bruh.
That he knows that something is wrong, I guess. I guess I look at Yvonne with a confused look like, huh, what the fuck is that?
Just 5 minutes.
Just a 5 minute lockpicking.
Yeah, we out here.
Joseph goes to look, like, peek above the fucking stairs or something to see what is actually like going
Make a perception roll.
here. All of my perception rolls are shit, not gonna lie.
I mean, all you see in the rain and wind is a brief moment of something gargantuan whipping past your line of sight, blocking the sunlight, and it looks thick and girthy.
Oh no.
No.
No,
wanna
Whip
watch
that out, Steve.
you know it's deep shit though, that's all you know. Sorry, what'd you say, Lorien?
I said don't whip that out.
Oh my
Demonetized.
goodness.
Joseph goes
Oh
back
my heavens.
upstairs. Wait, is Ulrich still here?
What was your question? I'm sorry.
Will I go back downstairs and is Ulrich still here?
Yeah, I'm still there.
Yes, you've used
been
probably
vibing reading a book for the
15
past,
feet
like,
of
hour.
your. You've used probably 15. I would say 15 feet of your movement so far, out of your 30 movement.
Will I basically say there is something really fucked up going around there, up there? There is some sort of weird creature. I don't know what.
Which side is it on?
It's on the starboard side.
Yeah, please.
And as you say that, you hear a woman's scream. Make another perception roll to see if you can identify the woman's scream. You know well enough that it is Giva, and it is a scream of panic and distress.
Could we try to use the cannons?
Theoretically. Do you know how to use these things?
Joseph says, let's try to find a. Would you say is the word adjacent?
Adjacent. Yeah.
Yeah. So the one that is like right in line of the sea monster.
So your round is approximately 6 seconds. So you basically say that and point in the rough direction, and then now it is Ulrich's turn.
Oh. So it's over on that side roughly relative to me?
Yes, but you
Okay.
can also hear it like rubbing on the side of the ship as well.
I hear it over there. Alright. Are these doors open? Are there doors?
Let's see here. That is the quarter deck cabin, and yes, that would be. Hold on a second now. Put it in a cabin. Fuck. I'm trying to orient myself here. Yes. Yes, that leads onto the main deck, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, I want to know is like this door open?
This door here. Yes,
Open,
that is.
closed.
Yeah, that is absolutely open. All the rooms are
Oh, it's
currently
open. All
unlocked.
right, sweet.
Well, no, I'm sorry. I need to clarify. All these cannons you see underneath the crates are hidden because I reduced the number of cannons on the ship. So any cannon with a crate
Oh,
over
there
it
is
is
no
just
cannon
it's just a crate. Yeah, correct. Sorry, I should have
Okay.
clarified that.
Never mind.
I think the door that's right behind you leads out onto the front deck, right?
Correct. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, that's convenient.
Yeah.
what I was trying
you
to
guys are still
specify.
on the top deck technically.
Correct.
Well, already.
Correct. Yep.
Get up out of my chair and go outside.
Yeah, there's 2 levels above that level, and they're sort of tiered.
Okay,
Was it like come out like right there?
No, it comes out right underneath the back mast.
Yeah, like if you look, you can see this. It's the same shape, so
It's
you'd exit
over-
right
it's over
there.
You come
Oh,
out right-
over there. Okay.
Yeah. You're right below, Lord,
How close is this boy?
whatever.
Yeah, that's-
The measurements are not accurate. You're approximately 20 feet.
20 feet?
Yeah.
Even better.
Yep.
Alright. What would be the best thing for this thing to have what would be the best ability for this thing to have disadvantage on right now? To my fellow players.
I
Do
mean,
we
it's a
want
war.
what things do we want it to have disadvantage on relative to ability score?
You don't got time to think. Just do it.
In the meantime, you see Yvonne run below deck.
Okay, well either way, I'm gonna cast. Let's see, that's what that's a full action. That's a bonus action. All right, yeah. Let's do this. I'm gonna cast Hex on the boy and give him disadvantage on.
What are you casting?
I'm casting Hex on him.
What kind of save does he have to make, if anything?
There is no save.
Okay.
Place a curse on a target you can see within range. Until the spell ends, you deal an extra 1d6 necrotic damage to the target whenever you get hit with an attack.
And it has disadvantage on an ability check of my choice.
Dexterity's probably a good one, yeah.
Dexterity.
Okay.
And I'm gonna follow it up. So that's that. I'm gonna, oh jeez, follow that sucker up with let's make sure I don't die. I'm gonna follow it up with casting Armor of Agathis
Oh yeah.
at second level, because I can only do it that. So I get 10 more temp HP.
Wouldn't it be 3rd level?
Second, because it's from Tiefling.
So make sure you keep track of that for me.
Do that. And how much movement do I have left?
Let's see, you ran from over there. You only moved about 5 feet so far.
Okay, so like, how close is the nearest cannon?
The nearest cannon would be right next to Keth, who is working the ropes of the ship. Still, he's keeping his cool pretty damn well. That'll only be about 12 feet, about 10 feet. Yeah, about 10 feet.
Joke's on you, he's just ready to die again. Who's in the mouth?
Oh,
That's
yes, that's right.
Paladin.
That's Giva B.A.
Oh no!
Sadly, she
What Kathy like?
does not have a very fun time. either.
Or you know what?
Kathreftes,
How
make a
am-
perception roll while he's finishing his round.
How far is that?
That cannon is about 25 feet from where you are.
Perfect. I'm gonna go
Kathreftes,
over.
you are a bit taken back by everything, but you're close enough to see, even with a 5, that she's being held in the jaws of, I don't know if you saw the image of this beast here, and her armor is the only thing that is preventing her from dying, but she is bleeding and crying in pain. If it weren't for her armor, she would be dead already.
How high out of the water is this thing popping up?
I was about to ask that.
This thing is about 30 feet high.
Fuck.
It's almost halfway up the masts.
Yeah.
So
like,
it's. Alright.
Wait a sec.
so yeah, I run up there to that cannon, and I don't know. I'm ready for Kathreftes to get up here and freaking do.
Keep in mind, all of the cannons need to be loaded, which is a strength check
know.
on the
I
ship
can't.
thing.
I don't have an action or anything. And it's like
Okay, so then your round is pretty
just
much
like
up.
shell. It's bad at dodging things now.
Vivel, it is now your move.
Down there.
And before Vivel acts, you see everyone who's directly in front of it without making a roll sees Giva get thrown out of its mouth, and you make an intelligence roll for Cathreftes, Lorien, Falminar, Ulrich, Rohal, and
Would she have water
Vivel.
breathing? Because Rohal did the thing as well.
Yeah.
That's
Um,
a reminder.
I don't know if
boy.
Rohal did that
Ugh.
for the NPCs.
He did
Yeah,
that for he did it twice
You
to
did?
20
Okay.
people.
Okay, well, regardless, Ulrich
That's one that we mentioned.
and Rohal in particular, and Falminar actually, even with a 7, and because of his background, and Lorien. Vivel not so much because he doesn't really concern himself with this as much, but you know that her armor in particular takes a very long time to take off, and she will sink like a bag of bricks. And you see her plunge into the water. Vivel, go ahead.
So this thing, its head's about 30 feet out of the water, right? It's about 50 feet down from me.
Let's see, 30, yeah, about 45 feet.
Could I plausibly jump from here down onto its head?
You can absolutely attempt that. Now, let me see here. If that's 30 feet,
Maybe 50 feet of
let me
fall.
see here. So, I will say a few things. Fall damage
That was
alone could come into play, but I will overlook the fall damage because you know your way on a mast better than others. So
Well, I'd be jumping just straight from the thing down onto its head. It would like I'd.
still quite a height. I will give you.
Hey.
So normally you would get advantage because of the ship, but you're getting disadvantage because this situation is fucking unprecedented. So it just neutralizes it into a regular dexterity. We're gonna do acrobatics roll. Rohal, did you want to say something?
Yeah, where was she standing before she got picked up by the...
She was standing roughly right here, where I'm pinging.
Okay, because I can't recall, because we're not 10 people, right? It doesn't matter. Let's say all the people that are in our group got water walking. If she was standing there.
So you have 7 party members that are player characters, so to speak, including Nimlalwe. So you would have to ask yourself, which of the other NPCs did you feel sort of
I mean,
most
I was
likely?
standing here when I did it.
Oh, you did
I
it
can't
over there. Okay. So Giva was kind of like, she was by the horses, which is only 1 deck below you guys,
Yeah.
and literally could see you through the grating, I think.
Okay, she would get it. So
And
that's
who else was there? Also the turtle. I think the turtle would. The turtle has it automatically, I think.
one.
But,
Here.
oh yeah, you're right. I'll leave the other NPC up for your decision.
All right.
Let's
So
see. Whatever.
I'm gonna do my thing. I'm gonna move up to the edge of this. I'm gonna say this like, do I recognize this motherfucker? Do I feel it in my heart?
So I mean, you have amnesia, man. Make let's see what's gonna be here. Make
Like like I said, he remembers like this event. He just doesn't remember like
so
where
make
would
it
it
make
happen.
an intelligence roll and a nature roll for 2 different purposes. So you have a very you have a feeling of deja vu, nothing more. Your nature roll doesn't actually help you connect with the shield unless you. So does your character actually know that the shield is the scale? I mean,
Yeah.
I know your character knew, but does it know even through the amnesia? if it-
I guess you can make that up to you. Like there's very like he remembers vague things, but nothing like concrete like who he was. He just remembers like events that happened.
So you're basically experiencing a very strong sense of deja vu, almost like you've done something similar to this before. Yeah,
So I look over, I see this woman get thrown,
you do.
and I'm gonna just like basically just scream at this fucking thing and cast Chaos Bolt at it, and then leap over.
I have no idea what
So-
Chaos Bolt is. You're gonna have to inform
It's
me.
a spell.
Okay.
The 14 hit it.
Let's see here. No.
So I just like scream this channel of energy at this
It
fucking thing.
blasts into its scales, and you see it deflect off of its mirror-like scales. They're very reflective.
Like thunder crackling. and then
Yeah.
I'm going to rage and jump over, try to land on this fucking thing.
Make an acrobatics roll. Like I
Okay.
said,
First,
it would normally be a disadvantage, but since you're adept at climbing ships and jumping from masts, it
before that,
neutralizes
I'm gonna
itself.
roll for my rage thing, so this happens as well. What?
Is that an acrobatics right there? The 3?
No, this is so whenever I enter a rage, I roll a d8 and a certain effect happens.
Okay, so what is
So
this?
this doesn't really do anything right now. So this is as a bonus action, I can do what that thing says during my rage.
So a pixie appears.
Yeah, it
Okay.
can't really attack anything because I'm outside of the range, but I have various ones for each roll the d8.
Very well.
So
All right.
like
It
this
is
fucking
ve-
pixie
it
as I'm
is-
falling out, this guy just like shoots up in the air and explodes.
It is extremely inconsequential.
Yeah. All right. I will roll this fucking thing. I'll
So wait,
decide.
what kind of armor?
Acrobatics.
What kind of armor did you say you're wearing in as you do this?
Mariner's half plate.
All right. That's a good one to have.
Ah!
I'm not even seeing it. Oh, 22.
Fuck yeah.
You leap onto the back of its head here, and although it actually has bigger spines than the image, you're actually able to grab onto the membranes of the spines, and you're hanging on in the back of its head.
Just like a fucking scream and a clap of thunder as I go flying across, just like grab this thing on the fucking top of the head, and that is the end of my turn.
That's a good roll. You definitely needed a high roll for that. Next we have oh man, we have let's see here. We have Cathreptes.
Let's murk this man.
I can't even see him in the.
I don't
Yeah,
see him
it's
either. I'll drag him over. I don't see Vivek's character at
right
all.
there.
I mean Vivel. Sorry, I keep talking about a
Oh,
Marlin.
the bell's over there. He's like, he blends in. He's camouflage.
Is he on the beast? Holy shit!
Yeah.
I'm gonna move over a little bit so I can see him. There we go.
Yeah, he's camouflaged.
This is already getting
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
epic, dude. All right, Cathreptes, if you're here, it is your move.
Yes, yes.
Chris.
Where is so Jiva's has water walking, correct?
No, you are informed. You were informed earlier that the Druid Roll cast water breathing on all of you for 24 hours.
Water
Is it?
breathing.
Correct.
Yes, in the front.
We have water walking, but she doesn't.
Water walking for us, and
Where did Jiva fall, you pig?
So
Two
she
of the
yeah,
other-
she was tossed about here, and your roll was actually you didn't have a roll for that. Yeah, so you saw her plunge into the water like a bag of bricks.
Okay.
And she was bleeding as she went down. As she hit the
Don't know
water.
how useful it'll be.
wait.
Let Roosevelt talk for a second. He might have some useful information. What's up?
One thing you can just do, Steve, is you just do a roll and you say 1, 2, 3. If it hits, depending on the NPCs that are left, there are 2 left. The chick underneath us got it, and then you take the other NPCs and you just make a roll. And the person that got it gets the 2 people that gets the buff. And if she's one of them, we don't know yet because we can't see down there.
Okay,
right?
so let's see. We're talking about which NPCs now. We're talking about Giva and which others? Because there's like 10 NPCs or something.
The chick downstairs. That
Okay,
was
so
right on.
Yvonne, the
That's
one-armed
one.
chick, right? Okay.
And then
Giva, and then which one?
Random.
Sorry?
The other ones are random, right?
Okay.
So you have to roll for them. You roll like it's a.
How far is the radius of that spell, if you don't mind me asking?
That's a good question.
Because I have them lined up, and I can just roll in the order that they're in. I can see who gets it.
It'll be dead in like 30 seconds.
30 feet. It's 10
30
meters.
feet. So Lothar Reigns was at the wheel of the ship. He's too far.
Yeah, and I was 10 feet.
30 feet, I would imagine, is like a spherical 30 feet. So it's and how many extra did you have above the party members, which would be 8 party members or 7 party? Sorry.
7 party members.
8 party members? Hold on, how many party members? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 8. So you have how many? There's 8 player characters, including them. So how many NPCs would get it?
Actually, hold on. When I was throwing it, 2 people were here. That was Ulrich and Joseph. So you would not have got it.
Okay, so Ulrich and Joseph, you do not have water breathing. So that means
Okay.
Giva
Breathing.
and Yvonne
Hold on,
do.
water breathing we have, not water walking.
Water walking. So water breathing, I have. Water walking, I don't have.
Yeah.
Got it.
So those two do not have that. So
They don't have water breathing.
3 of the NPCs has it, and I was standing here when I
Okay,
threw
so
it.
Keth
You
has
said
it.
you were standing somewhere?
Keth the half-orc has it, and the 2 women, Giva and Yvonne, have it. Then, so now to
Okay.
clarify, they have water breathing, and now what do Joseph and Ulrich have or not have? They do not have water breathing, correct?
Everyone has water breathing.
Okay.
Water
Yes.
walking is
This
the
is
only
fucking
thing.
wild.
I'm
We need
getting
to make
confused,
markers.
dude.
We need to make markers.
It's only water. Yeah, it's only water walking we're talking about because everyone has water
Okay,
breathing.
so that means Giva and Yvonne have water walking. So if you're getting thrown on the water, what does that mean for you? Let me see how how does that work?
Oh,
It doesn't hurt. You can just choose to walk on it.
yeah.
What if you're submerged under it? I think that's a house rule. Can you
You
can
float
you
60
like
feet
it
up.
works
You
here.
float 60 feet straight up
so,
per round.
so you can choose to go. Can you control if you're going up? You automatically float up. You automatically float up, right?
Hold on, guys. I'm gonna put it back in.
If you target a creature is submerged in liquid, the spell carries the target to the surface of the liquid at a rate of 60 feet per round.
Okay.
There we go.
So they don't have to choose. They just automatically float up.
Got it. So she
Yeah.
is currently plunged underwater, and next round she will be making her way up, if she has water walking. If that's all correct. To keep things moving, it is now Kethrefti's turn. I think it was right. Yeah.
Okay,
Thank you for the
now-
patience. Yeah.
No problem. So Jiva got thrown right here. Where is the ladder to the ship? To get up? I don't see that here.
So you have a couple of ropes dangling. You have one main rope dangling at the front and one main dangling at the back. But there's no like substantial ways to get up anywhere else on the side of the ship currently.
Okay. So she fell more towards the back. The Echo's gonna start making its way towards the back of the ship.
She's more towards the front,
The front.
right here on
The
the
front,
starboard
that's the
here.
front, yes, sorry.
Yeah.
The
It was the
front
other
of
way
the ship.
around when we left.
But I don't think I can make that. Definitely can't make that. So
But the ship is moving forward, and if the person is moving,
Correct.
she's going towards the.
she'll be going towards the back.
Yeah, so you can just jump straight
Okay.
out basically and catch her.
That's
Or you
what
could
the
load
Echo.
the cannon first.
That's
And
what the Echo is
you
going
hear
to
you
try.
hear Captain Lothar yell, "I'm gonna keep this ship running straight."
All right,
So,
so look, the Echo's going to try to save Jiva. That's Kethrefti's main goal right now. And I think the best way is she's going to float to the top next round. I think the best thing to do is get rope and have it off the side of the ship so you can grab onto it as the ship's going. So that's what the Echo's going to do. And I'm pretty sure that that would be my action and take up all the movement I would have for this turn.
Sounds good. Next we have. Let me move my thing over here. Let's see. We have Roll Hall's move.
Yeah, so the one thing why it's really bad that you jumped on top of the creature is because that.
Aim at its fucking feet then.
What about the other big?
Yeah,
fucking
aim at a
tentacle
different part
over
of its
here?
body. It all has hit points on me. It's got a wiggly tail right here.
Yeah, just shoot the tail.
It's just gonna slither down.
Why'd you jump on it?
It's 120 feet wide. You can hit both of them if you want.
Well, I'm gonna hit the boat in that case too.
I mean, not at the same time. Maybe like
You choose a point you can see. You
Focus
could
that
strike the
one.
bottom of it and not hit me.
Yeah, you can strike it here.
Yeah, but it's gonna move in an easier
Sit
manner.
around Vivel.
Runs,
it's not
right?
like a freaking like.
Me
it's not
being on
like
top of it does
actual
not hinder it at all. It does not hinder your thing at all.
Wait,
You grapple it, you restrain it, its speed becomes zero.
Isn't your armor covered for thunder or like for?
Just shoot it in the body, Rohal. Just
Just
shoot it right
shoot
here. That's
Also,
gonna
does it
be
deal an
fine.
extra D10 because it is stormy out?
Hold on, it's a 60-foot radius.
No, that's
No,
not a.
that's
no.
the area you can choose. You choose a point within that radius to deal
Yeah,
damage.
the 60-foot radius is like the area you can cast it in.
So if you could cast it over the entire ship and then strike either tail.
It's within 5 feet of the point where
Either
the
end.
lightning strikes.
Hold on. can I decide within? Okay, so I decided. Okay, like that.
Yeah.
No matter where you cast it, you can cover the
I heard.
entire ship.
I gotcha. I gotcha. Now I feel it. It was sometimes.
And then you choose where the lightning strikes.
So I forgot it. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna stand on the other side of the little mast, and then I'm gonna throw it like literally on top.
So what are you using right now? Because I'm trying to keep up with
I
everything.
marked it. Call
You
of
put it in
lightning.
the chat.
Call
I
light.
call
Oh,
lightning.
I need to pull up the tab. Okay. Call lightning. Oh, that's pretty cool, man. Let's see here. So is that one of those things where okay, dexterity saving throw? Okay, I got you. Let me do that right now.
Well, you have
So
to attack
it was
first,
it was a
right?
13. That's a hidden
he
roll,
al-
right? You guys can't see that roll, right?
He has. No, he can't see that. He also has disadvantage on dexterity.
Why is that? Oh, because of that.
the
All right,
hex.
correct.
The hex.
Okay, so I'll roll again just to see how low it gets. Let's see here. It's still a
16
13. The
anyways.
13 is still lower.
Yeah.
So that's an
so
unsuccessful,
it-
right? It's an unsuccessful dodge in that
Yeah,
circumstance.
15.
Sorry, how much? 15 damage? Oh, sorry, that was
No,
the
no.
spell DC. Sorry,
He has
okay.
to roll for
Got
damage.
it. Got it.
Do it be stormy?
You know what? It is stormy enough, yes. So you're actually going to
Extra
do
1d10.
an additional 1d10, yeah. The circumstances are perfect for the spell. Literally perfect for the spell right now. Like,
Roll
not only,
another.
not only the creature you're fighting, but the circumstances are, like, perfect for the spell, dude.
Oh, nice.
God
Also,
damn.
those rolls.
Roll
Yeah,
that
so
next
do-
D10.
Okay, so...
Nice.
34 lightning damage to the fucking lizard nutsack.
That's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's pretty
Hell
good. It's a tough creature. Alright. It is
I'm not gonna do more than that.
creature's turn. Let's see. Joseph, make... No, you're not anywhere you can see anything. Yeah, you can't see anything about the NPCs. Alright. The sea beast's turn.
You messed him up that round.
So these are
I'm
unique
just like
circumstances.
screaming in his ear when it's happening.
So this is not considered a grapple. So you're not inhibiting its motion, and it is not inhibiting yours. So we're gonna have to do a very unique roll here, and to fudge this unique thing that you're doing. And let's see here. How are we gonna do this? I would say you're
So
gonna
I
have
will
to.
say I wouldn't have my shield out because I'd have a
So-
free handle.
So you're gonna have to make a strength roll before its turn to see
Advantage.
if it tosses you toward the ship or not.
A strength check or an athletics check?
It's gonna be a strength check because you're like struggling to hold on to this writhing gargantuan beast, which is much stronger than any of you. I guarantee you that. So it's not with advantage or disadvantage because it's.
It is
When I'm raging, I have
raging.
advantage.
Oh, okay, all right.
Angry.
Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Big money! Big money! 13.
Money.
This thing is extremely strong, and you get. That's not enough. That's not enough. You get thrown onto the deck here. And that's going to be 1d6 for just that height onto the deck. So I'm going to roll that for you.
Rolls a 1, you
I hate
take
to
0
burst
damage.
the bubble, but I mean that's only 2
I take
damage.
1 point of damage!
Okay, that is true.
Oh man.
Rage.
You know, like when you fall over backwards and you hit your head on the ground, you have to lay down for a bit. That's what just happens.
Oh
like,
my gosh, I don't know what to tell you, man. You're right in front of the beast here. Here it comes. Actually, no, I forgot. No, I forgot. It's actually doing something else. So what it does is it actually wraps its massively long body around the vessel. It wraps it around the vessel, and so that actually prevents the ship from moving. Let me see here. Okay, got to make a contesting strength check by. Let me see here. Sorry, water vehicle.
Ship.
Water vehicle test by. What's his name? Lothar.
guy that's at
I'm
the
going
wheel.
by the rules actually written here. So, water vehicles. What is that? A strength check for water vehicles?
It's any check. It's whatever is the most appropriate that you decide.
Yeah, I think it's.
If you're trying to like outsteer this, it's probably gonna be strength.
Yeah,
because you're trying to, like,
and if it's more of
force
like a
the wheel to
maneuver,
turn
if it's
it.
more of like a smart maneuver thing, then it's a intelligence thing. So I'm gonna make it a strength. Okay, that fails. The ship is not moving forward anymore. And Rohal, you're gonna make a dexterity saving throw because the ship rocks about 50 degrees to the left. See if you fall off the mast, and then we'll do further rolls if you do fall off the mast to see where you land.
Falls off, dies.
You said dexterity?
Dexterity saving throw, yeah.
Come on.
And that's enough to hang on because you actually have a bit of a railing there, so you're good to go. Now it is Lorian's turn.
What? Oh, hey. Okay. So I'm prone. Does it take an action for me to stand up again?
Oh, I forgot
Takes
the
action
ship
movement.
also takes a fuck ton of damage, so I'm gonna roll that right now. It only takes 21 damage. Sorry, double. Sorry, it actually takes 42 damage, which this ship has a lot of health. Sorry, go ahead. No, it only takes you. Yeah, it only takes a moment to get up, so you're fine.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna get up. Do I see any sign of Nim anywhere?
Perception check.
Fuck, where's my character sheet?
Gone forever.
Okay.
Dead.
Yeah.
Turns out she's like 300 feet long.
You see no sign of anybody in the water. No Nim, nobody. Nim's not on the ship. You don't see Diva currently. And you do see the beast in all its clarity. Its tail actually is grappled around, and so is its body around the ship currently.
Oh, that's not good.
This is just like laying on top of it. No.
And to
Is
answer your
it-
question, Joseph, out of character, you know that it's not attached to anything. It is just a long, snake-like serpent. Go on, Lorian.
Okay. Is there a part of it that I can hit with let's see, a 20-foot radius that won't set the ship on fire?
Yeah, I would say if you take 5 to 10 feet, step closer to the head, you'll have a pretty clear shot at its body as it's wrapped around the mast.
Okay.
Is it a projectile spell, like a projectile roll?
Fireball.
Oh, that will tag the sails. I will say that.
Yeah.
You can just
I'm
aim
not gonna
behind
do
it,
that.
right?
Yeah, it's just like.
Yeah, can I aim in?
There's sails within 20 feet of almost every part of the top
What
deck.
if you tag like the bottom of the tentacle and just like.
You could shoot it out at sea. Shoot it out at sea, and that won't hit the sails.
I was gonna say shoot it out the steam.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot it out at sea then.
That's doable.
don't want-
You don't have to like make a projectile roll for that.
And
That'll
it makes
be...
that save with disadvantage.
With disadvantage. Yo.
So yeah, we'll say that you have a location that hits only the creature. That's fine. And yeah, how much damage does it do? Oh, it makes a dex save. Sorry. Let's do that right now. It rolled only an 11. So
So it failed. So it does. It takes 29 damage.
29 damage. Okay, excellent.
Fire that cannon, boy!
That was a good one. That's good amount of damage you guys are doing with the,
Yeah,
the
thanks,
lightning
Buck.
and the fireballs. Good shit. Okay.
Oh,
Spellman's
The Bell would
move.
actually scream
cannon,
that.
The cannon is loaded now. We'll say that it can actually turn enough to hit that angle. That's fine.
okay.
I mean,
At all.
Is what's her face still in the water?
I'm sorry, too many people talking. What was that?
After Jesus got Jiva when she comes up. Yeah, he'll get her, so you fire the cannon.
I mean, if you roll the cannon out far enough, you can basically just move it already. It takes some strength, but
Well, it can hit him where it is right now, is what he's saying.
So yeah,
Even
that's
thing
hitting. That's hitting. With a 22, that's hitting.
Roll the damage, Brendan.
I will say that the cannons can do a 180 degree. So unless it's directly in the back or directly in the front, the cannons will be.
Just roll 1810. It's 1810.
No, you just hit the cannon boss button. It should calculate it. I have it all set up.
You don't have it on auto. Hang on.
I just hit
Nobody
it.
move.
It says 51. It says 51.
There we go.
But it's only taking half that. You see the cannonball smash into its body and bounce off of its body, taking half of the damage.
Perhaps it's immune to, resistant to non-magical damage.
Oh, that's fair.
To bludgeoning.
Either way, cannonballs are not surprisingly effective. I mean, still effective because, 25 damage.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, next, is there anything else you'd like to do? Would you like to move, do anything else?
Can I reload it again in the same turn or not?
That'll have to be another turn.
You can action surge.
Bonus action.
You could
I
use
could.
action surge, that is correct. You can start reloading it now and do the roll for the strength check on there. That'll be the
I
reload.
will, in fact, pull up my sheet so I can do... Oh, it's called the second thing.
that's
No,
different.
action surge is the one where. Oh, you haven't taken any damage yet.
Oh, wait, yeah, no, I'm done. I'm dumb. Dumb. English.
Yo.
Not 20.
It is completely reloaded and ready for next round.
His
We
rolls
have
tonight.
Joseph, your turn.
It just
He's gonna whiff the shot though.
I'm going to follow Yvonne to where she went. What
She got thrown off the boat.
She went below deck. No, Yvonne
Oh,
is
no,
the
that's-
one-armed.
What's she
So-
doing?
So you have to run down 2 flights of stairs. So make a perception roll as you run down the first flight of stairs. Also,
21.
I can't find you. Okay. So you see the horses are very spooked, but they're tied up. You see that Mallory, the turtle, is there trying to calm them and make sure their reins are tied tight. There's absolute chaos below deck, especially because the ship just turned about 50 degrees to the left, or tilted 50 degrees to the left. With that much tilt, there are things that are tumbling. Horses are spooked. You make your way down
I'll be right
another level to the lower gun deck. You see that Gallo just finished loading a cannon on the port side, which unfortunately is not useful right now. And you see that Yvonne is dropping a cannonball, and she can't lift it with only one arm. She's struggling very much to load the cannon.
Well, actually, could I roll for how much does
Back.
Joe know about these types of weaponry?
You know how they work. These are pretty straightforward. You load the gunpowder in, you load the cannonball in, you pack it with the packing thing,
The packet stick.
and then you light it. They all have
This is my packing stick.
they all have matches nearby in all the crates and stuff. So the matches are plentiful here.
You're welcome.
Don't they have the fucking stick that has the smoldering rope on it that you use?
The
Same,
wick.
like, close enough.
The wick.
Close enough.
Yeah.
There's a thing that makes
It doesn't. It doesn't need to. It doesn't need to work. It just needs to work.
Could that
Doesn't-
stick support a person if someone else is holding on to it?
Anyway, so this is
yes.
the adjacent. This is
Sorry.
the adjacent.
That is on the side of the ship that the creature is on. Yes.
But I mean, well, we don't really know if the creature is like right there, pressed against the hull, then we wouldn't be really able to open.
Like I said,
hatch.
I'm allowing approximately 170 degrees of movement with the cannons on both sides. So that would encompass the location of the creature.
So wait, we can see that the creature is not directly behind the cannon, yeah?
With the 21 roll, you know that the creature is. You can see through some of the gun ports, and you can see because I think yeah. Vivel prepared the gun ports, so you can see that the creature is moving a little to your right, which is enough of an angle for you to turn the cannon. But it's not loaded currently because she's got one fucking arm, and she's not strong.
Oh, I thought the fucking metal arm had some magical shit that can move, but okay.
It has no magical shit that you're aware of. It is and it's an iron prosthetic arm. Very awkward for lifting cannonballs.
I will go.
Shows her arm in the cannon.
Send you one. I'll go. Pick up the cannon, the cannonball. Put it in.
So make a roll. Make a roll for lifting it and doing it. It's the reload roll on the ship.
10.
That is not successful. You also drop the cannonball. Roll again because you're getting help. She's helping you, so you have advantage. Roll again.
Oh fuck! I forgot. Never mind.
16 is just barely enough. You both are fumbling quite a bit, but you barely make it in. It is reloaded, and that is your action for this turn. So we're
Okay.
gonna move onward. It is now Ulrich's move.
Okay. Is there a way that I can hit both the main body and the tail with the same lightning bolt?
No. I
You'd
mean,
be in the water.
it would not double the damage. And actually, as Joseph's turn ends and as you're finishing what you're doing, it's using a legendary action, which basically allows legendary actions allow the creature to do things after people's turns. It is now using the bash attack on Lorien and Falmanar, who are right there.
Bro!
20-foot square here.
Ask it.
So I need you guys to make both of you make a strength saving throw.
Okay, well, Falmanar is gonna be fine.
Brendan, you better not fuck this up.
What do you
I'll
need
never
me
let you
to
live it down.
Strength save.
He's fine.
strength save?
Yep. Did you eat your vitamins?
Do you have your
Goddamn
friends
right.
say chewable?
You didn't
Oh,
eat
never
the
mind.
vitamin.
So
I
instead of
said you gotta
half, you're
die.
both. Oh wow, this could have been a lot more damage. You're both taking 8 bludgeoning, and you're both knocked prone. I'm gonna let Falmanar, instead of get knocked 10 feet straight off the ship, I'm gonna allow him to make a dexterity saving throw from being thrown off the ship with his heavy ass armor.
Oh no.
You got water walking. You fine, homie.
Oh wait, I'm fine.
Ah, yeah, he's good.
And you got water walking.
You're fine. You actually grab the cannon in front of you and catch your balance, but you're still. Let me see here. Yeah, you're still knocked prone, but you're not flown off the ship. Both you and Lorien are knocked prone. And as you do that, you also see Giva emerge from the water, and she's like bobbing like a buoy. Like she's just like launched up from the water. Next we have we're doing Ulrich's turn.
Yeah. All right. I see its big, dumb, stupid face, and I'm gonna.
You just leave the tail, dude.
It went back underwater. It just came up for a
okay.
bash. It is no longer grappling the ship.
Oh, so it won't matter, so I can't see it anyways. But yeah, I see its big, stupid face, and I cast a lightning bolt at it.
Nice. Lightning bolt is a good spell.
Roll a
Okay.
save.
So
With
how does that work?
disadvantage.
It's a dex save, right?
Yeah, roll a DC 16 dex save with disadvantage.
It only got a 4. Its second roll was a 20,
Yeah.
but the first one was a
Doesn't
4.
matter.
4
I know.
and 20.
I know.
Let's roll
How much damage?
8d6.
8d6 plus 1, so 9d6.
So all 3 of the casters are shooting lightning at this fucking thing.
29 damage.
Excellent.
Why is it 9d6?
Because
28
the
or
hex-
29?
Oh,
28. So I
Okay.
get 1 more d6 from the hex.
and the last d6 is different. It's necrotic damage,
You
right?
hear it.
Yeah,
You hear
the
it
last
twitch and
two-
roar as it
two
blasts through the meat. You do not see it bleeding, however, but you see some of the scales have become charred. And it did reel in pain right there, very much so.
I don't know what I could do with my bonus action.
It is still Ulrich's turn.
Something. I don't think I have anything else I can cast as a bonus action.
Maybe take a step back, away from the creature. That is dangerous.
But can. I mean, either way, yeah. Go. Let's.
Just 2?
Rad's mom has shown up to fight the thing for us.
Do you want to fight a sneeze snake with us?
Yeah.
Attack it with a bomb.
I don't know.
True warriors don't have to think about it.
Shame, no. Alright, here's what we're gonna do.
Go
So,
left!
okay, so that's me.
Go left!
I shall go left.
No, kill the snake.
If getting behind me would be a good idea, because it'll probably focus me first.
Kill it.
We're trying.
So where are you moving,
try
Ulrich? Do you have control of your token?
Yeah.
Alright.
Now go left.
How far can I go?
You can go all the way to the other side of the ship if you like. That's about 20 feet.
Well, like over,
Oh,
like,
somebody jump in the water and take
Like
it in the
over
coin.
there.
That's going to make an
Very
interesting
far off
addition
what
to
I
the
did.
dialogue of my video.
the snake in their going.
Yeah.
Okay. That would not be me. I am not very strong.
Okay, Ulrich, what are you doing?
Bite it.
Yeah, I'm gonna
No,
go
no, don't do that.
over.
No, don't bite
I'm
groin.
gonna go over that way.
Okay.
Now go left.
That is an
that's all I
attack of
got.
opportunity, if I'm not mistaken. Now that I think about it, and I didn't think about it, but now I'm thinking about it.
If I'm in his range, I'm not gonna move.
Yeah. If Falmar can go up and hit it with his sword, that's in his range. That's like a 5 foot. The cannon's sort of like between you and it, but like still
A
5
gargantuan
foot.
creature usually has 10 or 15 feet of range, or reach.
Yeah. Okay,
Well,
so if
how
your
many-
turn is your turn all good, or you do anything else?
Yeah, that's all I got.
All right. It is taking another legendary action. I won't tell you how many legendary actions it has, but it will be doing that. And now it is going for a bite attack on Vivel, because he's right front and center. And let's see here. This is a 19 hit.
It does, because I don't have my shield out.
That is 27 piercing damage, and you are also grappled.
I'm sorry, did you say 13 piercing damage?
Sure.
Yeah.
You're also grappled. You're also grappled in its jaws currently, and you're bleeding. Which the bleeding is just flavor text, but yeah.
I'm going to pull out my shield.
And as it does that, it also pulls you underwater.
Is that an attack of opportunity from me?
Yes.
And I think it would be for
And
me
get the ref
too,
fees,
wouldn't
right?
it?
For me. I'm up the mast though.
It's not attack of opportunity from Roosevelt. That's bullshit.
In all fair, I think it would be an attack of opportunity to me, but I don't think Cathractes is Arn because he's going for Shiva.
So
I will not
Ulrich is the only one who has an attack of opportunity right now. Also, there's two Cathrefties. Are one of you an Echo, or what's going on here?
The pink one's an Echo. The pink
Copy.
one has
Got
the
it.
rope.
Understood. So Ulrich, you are technically close enough for an attack of opportunity.
A reaction.
You
So
can
I
try
guess
to, you can try to slap it if you want.
I don't have a weapon out, so I just try to punch it.
Wait, so-
Okay, make a roll.
It's better than nothing.
Yeah. So
Don't you have a
I'm-
staff
You
out?
break your
like the
hand.
cast?
Just kidding. You break your hand and can no longer cast somatic spells. No, I'm just kidding.
20 plus 4 plus 4. Nope.
You miss
You
it
just
entirely,
slap it on the
which
end.
is way better than actually touching it. No, you miss it. You miss it. Okay.
All right, so I'm underwater now, right?
Yeah, you are currently underwater. You're feeling the whoosh. You know that you're in motion in its jaws. And
I'm
you
going
have,
to use. No.
Remind me, you
Oh,
have
you
water
said-
breathing, correct?
And
yeah.
also he's being pushed up constantly towards the surface with
If I'm
60.
grappled, I
That's gonna hurt.
I will say a few things. First of all, you are grappled. Two, the pull of the water walking doesn't come close to the strength of the beast, so you're in its grasp. But the question is, what would you like to do? If you try to get out, it's a traditional. Let me check.
No,
Traditional.
I've got him right where I
strength.
want him.
Okay, sure.
I still have this ability going on. I'd like to use my bonus action to summon a pixie. And it has to make a dexterity saving throw.
I'm sorry. What? Oh, what's going on right now?
So remember when I raged, I rolled the d8 and I get a random effect based off the d8. I rolled
Okay.
a 3. The 3 is I can basically it can be flavored as whatever you'd like, but the default's a pixie
Okay.
or a
I'm
flop.
making it.
It has to make
yeah.
dexterity saving throw disadvantage or take 1d6 force damage, and then I'll take my actual like.
It got two 15 rolls, so it's a 15. What is the outcome of this situation?
I think that fails because it's against my. It has to be a 16. So based off
Okay.
my.
All right. So is that 1d6 force
Constitution.
damage?
Actually, let me double check. I got it. Sorry, I have 2 different kinds of saving throws.
8
That's my
plus
beat.
con non-plus proficient.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So it just takes a d6 force damage.
Okay.
Ah!
All right. It
And
takes 5
then-
damage. Yeah.
I'm gonna pull out my shield, and I'm gonna recklessly attack this thing.
Try to stab its eye. That's what you do in Zelda.
Sorry,
Yeah, I guess
you-
I'm like swinging at it. It wouldn't really do it. It wouldn't really have any difference, but I guess flavor-wise, I'm like stabbing it in the face, trying
Wait,
to do
wait.
this.
I need to slow down. So you're taking. Wait, what are you doing? You're taking out what?
I'm pulling out my shield. With
Yes.
my other. I have my shield, my pick out. Because I already have
Okay.
a pick out. And I'm
Okay.
going to reckless attack, which means that all my attacks are made with advantage, but any attack against me is made with advantage as well.
Okay.
And I'm going to take 2 swings at this thing with my war pick.
Okay, are you going to try to get out of the grapple, though?
No, I've got him right where I want him.
Oh, out of character things I wish I could tell you for your own good, but
Hey,
I can't.
Steve, I'm a raging barbarian. I will go out the way I feel.
I just... Okay. I just feel bad, but go on.
I just leave with him.
The first one. Cha!
What is the
second.
What is the attack? A 19?
Yeah.
The 19 actually stabs it. We'll say it stabs it in the mouth.
You're getting eaten by a fucking.
Because what else are you gonna stab? It hits twice. Now, what kind of weapon are you using?
A war pick.
It's a regular war pick, right?
Yeah, it's a non-magical weapon.
Okay, and what kind of, it does piercing, correct?
Piercing.
What is the total damage?
Across both attacks, 19 damage.
Okay, so it's taking 9 damage then.
Okay.
But those were good hits. Are you, last chance, last call, are you gonna try to break the grapple, yes or no? Just saying.
My
Just
team
saying.
has got me, Steve.
No, we
Okay.
don't. No, we don't. We don't know where you are, homie.
Let's see.
I can survive one round in this thing's mouth.
I wish I could say things, but I don't want to
Steve,
meta.
I'm playing my character. I am
Cathreftes.
acknowledging the risks that I am taking. This is not a dumb decision, it is a character decision.
Cathreftes, your move.
All right. Still okay. So Echo's got the rope. Is there any rope around Cathreftes that is grabbable? Because the ship's starting to move again, right?
It is starting to move again. Yes. Actually, make a perception roll, please, for all of this information. For a lot of things. Yeah. Okay. Let me do a little roll of my own. So anything? Is it only Dex saving throws that are?
Yes.
Anything Dex related, correct?
Oh.
Is it? Sorry, your mic cut out. Anything Dex related?
Yeah, anything Dex related it has disadvantage on.
Any ability check?
Okay. So Cathreftes, the creature, you see it ever so slightly moving from the right side of the ship to the left side of the ship. Its body is big, and you see it kind of moving under the water like a snake. A lot of light is refracting and reflecting off of its mirror-like scales. You also see that Lothar Rains, the captain, is getting the ship moving again, now that the creature's no longer ensnaring it.
Okay. All right. And all of us are facing the right. So Cathar's gonna call it to the left. Is where sea creature is. He doesn't know what to call it. So the Echo is because now that I forgot her name. Oh shit.
Giva, yeah.
Giva, yeah. I couldn't remember. It was Givine. Dangle the rope over because the Echo can't do much more. And
sounds good.
And
I'm gonna make a dex for her.
Yeah.
Sorry, go on.
Would that count as an action? Is that whole thing?
No, that's like kind of a bonus.
Okay.
She grabs onto it just enough. The water walking like makes everything much easier for her. And she starts pulling herself up. What else would you like to do?
Let me look. No, this doesn't really say it, so I'll let you decide how this works. If I was to swap places with my Echo, could I still be grabbing onto that rope?
Yes.
Okay.
I will also say that as she's climbing up, you see that her armor has massive holes in it, and she's bleeding. She's got blood, like, dripping out through the holes of her armor, and she's climbing up fine on her own, but you can tell that she is messed up and winded.
I mean, really? Could I move over here as Cathartes and pull this rope with my Echo? That feels kind of cheap. That does feel a little bit cheap.
No, that's fine. That's fine. If
right.
anything, it'll help her get up faster because you're pulling
that's
the
what
rope.
he wants to do.
That's fine. Yeah, man.
All right,
good?
so lift that up, get Jiva to safety, and that'll be my turn.
So the captain is dropping sails and making the ship move faster again while we have people overboard?
Well, the sail. Well, he doesn't even know that someone is. He doesn't even know. he can see Giva climbing back up. He sees Giva climbing up, but he doesn't even know that Nim is like gone. He doesn't even know.
I shouted that Nim was overboarded to stop the ship at the beginning of the fight.
Okay, all right. So if you say it again, he hears you the second time. Are you saying it now?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's all I have to say.
So
It's
he
right
starts to yell at Keth. I mean, this isn't Atlas, you know. Keth is the one who's doing the ropes. Like, he does. You know what I'm saying? So Lothar repeats your commands, and Keth is helping to lower the sails. If anybody wants to help, you can roll an intelligence roll to see if you know anything about ships and if you can help close the sails even faster.
Dude, I already used my turn, so I don't.
Lorian with a 14, and with your background, you really don't know too much about sailing, so you're not of much use here in this situation. Falmanar can make a roll.
Where's
Intelligence check on that.
Intelligence.
Yeah.
I won't be able to do anything this turn, but there's a roll.
So, Falmanar, he doesn't have a ton of sailing experience, but he knows how to help with the sails. And Kathreftes with a 16, you've been overseas quite a bit and seen a few battles here and there. Then you know a bit about how sails work, so you also know how they work. But like I said, you're like you said, you're kind of busy this round. But you know how to help if you want to.
Yeah, next round will be.
Rohal, your move.
When taking myself down the mast, will I still have to spend 30? Was it 35?
Actually, I think it uses even half because you're climbing. I can double check that. Maybe Ricky knows. So make a perception roll right off the bat.
For like sliding down, but if you're climbing, you move at half speed unless you have a climbing speed.
Make the perception roll with advantage because you're on top of the mast. And this time you're aware that there's a creature and you know what's going on. So
Yeah, Kathreftes also shouted that it was to the left.
absolutely, yeah. So it's going to be you. Yeah, you actually can see the body of the creature still on the right side, and the head now making its way on this side with your keen elven eyes. You also see Vivel slashing at the creature's face from within its jaws.
Just bubbles of fucking water coming up out of my fucking bubbles of air coming out of my mouth.
Also, a gnat. How deep
Is it?
So you can make an acrobatics roll to speed up your descent. You're also a wood elf, so you're pretty nimble.
Yeah, that's not gonna really do much. Good.
Fine.
Okay. Let's try it. Whatever.
Acrobatics.
It's done well enough. It's done well enough. You said that you basically rappelled down one of the ropes pretty deftly. Any lower, you probably would have taken some fall damage, but you're fine. You make your way down, and the speed that would normally take about a whole turn, you make it down in about a half a turn. So you still have about 15 feet of movement.
So I'm gonna move like down here. Is she on the?
Yeah, she's already pulling herself over the edge. But and you also see, especially with your 27, that she is just messed up. Her armor is like pretty much destroyed, and she's on the brink of death.
Yeah. All right. So I'll just like use up all my movement to just walk up to her and give her or administer a what's that called? Pot of greater healing, potion of greater healing.
Oh, nice. I forgot you had that. What is the roll for that? How much does she gain for that?
I have no idea.
I'll look it up real quick. 1 sec. It's a vanilla potion of greater healing. Here we go.
4 of them.
Potion greater healing is 44 plus 4.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll that right now. 4d4. Wow, that's pretty low. I thought it was more than that.
Yeah, I thought so too.
That's wild. She only gains 11, but 11 keeps her better off than she was. That's for sure.
I mean, can I give her more than one, or is that an action?
Yeah. Ooh, yeah. That would be another action. You can hand it to her, and then she'll have it for her turn, basically. I guess.
Okay. Yeah. I'll give it as a bonus action, I guess, to her.
She's so out of breath and so injured that she only has the strength to muster a thankful nod.
Yeah. Wow, that is really... I thought it was way stronger with greater healing. Whatever.
They're usually used for just like an easy way to revive somebody if they've been downed.
So, if you're done with your turn, we're going to move to Giva's turn. She's going to drink another one right now. Roll 4d4 plus 4. She gains another 12. Where did I put her character sheet? Here we go. And then she's actually going to administer some healing as well. She has some healing magic. On Lorian, what is your state currently?
My state?
Your health. What is your what is your health?
I have 10 hit points left.
10 hit points
Oh,
left.
no.
So you look pretty roughed up, don't you?
Wizard.
Let's see. We're gonna do a little bit of cure wounds. Can someone look up what I have to roll for that? I didn't have time to
Cure
write it all
wounds
down.
is 1d8 per level of the spell, and then add your modifier.
Yeah, plus your spellcasting mod.
For a paladin, that's wisdom, is it?
Paladin's charisma.
Charisma, sorry. Okay, so Lorian, you were taking 6 HP of healing. I know it's kind of modest, but it is what it is. So she does heal you for that, and then she starts to run toward the front of the ship. She says, "We need to space ourselves out."
You're not group up.
And she's actually limping. You can tell that she got really fucked up. She might even have some permanent marks if she makes it through this. It is the creature's turn. The sea serpent's turn. Here comes the moment of truth. Here comes the moment of truth. This is what I wish I could have avoided, but sometimes the DM's gotta do bad things. So, the creature is going to attempt what is called a swallow.
Steve, I already knew this was coming. What do I gotta roll, if anything?
We're gonna find out right now.
Don't roll, it just dies.
Let's see here. I'm looking at this. So basically, the swallow works like this. It basically makes another bite attack. And let's see. If the attack hits, the creature takes the bite's damage and is swallowed, blah, blah, blah. So that's all you need to know right now. Here we go. Here's the attack roll. It is... Oh, it's only a 10. You are so fucking lucky. And that's going to be on the video. That's a legit roll. It's only for DM to see, but you're going to see that. Yeah.
Can we see? Because I can't see it.
You will be able
You're
to see
just
it. It's coming out of the water again. And there it is. And let's get a little bit of Vivel in there.
Picturing
And
you're the water holding its mouth open.
Come out of the waters.
Or you're like sideways holding one.
I love this
one
creature
hand.
so much. I love this fight so much. Yes, that is all it is going to do for now. Now it is Lorian's move.
I think we're doing this a lot more now because we're not just sucker punching it, like stunning it to death.
Yeah, well, this
I
creature
still-
has a shit ton
Sandro
of
died for your
resistances.
sins, Steve. That's
Who knows? Maybe Vivel will as well.
This camera's here. This thing would be freaking bodied right now.
I still don't see any sign of Nim, do I?
Make a perception roll.
Nim's fucking dead, homie. If it did this to me, Nim's no match.
Oh,
You
Nim
see
got it.
no sign of Nim at all.
Lorian's gonna have a
Well-
mental break.
Oh,
I mean, I guess I am gonna fucking tried to firebolt it, but
It'd be wet.
Ah. Ow.
Oh, so the attack is an 8. Yeah, it misses. It misses.
well, that's my turn, I guess.
Alrighty.
You should move a bit further back.
Yeah, move.
Sure, I'll move.
Because
a bit.
the further away from it you are, the better.
We're gonna try to keep these
Jumping a
turns
bunch-
moving as fast as possible too, because I know we have a lot of people, so we're gonna keep it moving as fast as we can. So our own
Brendan
Falmanar
kill.
now. Falmanar, what are you gonna do?
Oh shit! It's on the
Swap
other side.
cannons
of
with
the
me,
fucking ship.
homie. We'll fire at it.
Well, isn't his cannon already loaded? Can you like turn it?
Can you turn it all the way?
No. I'm only allowing about 170 degrees from its original point. Like so basically that whole side of the ship. That's the tricky thing about this thing. It's quite mobile.
Well, you can keep that cannon loaded, so we'll be.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Oh, Well, I'm not spending an entire turn again reloading a cannon, so...
Throw something at it.
How many
Throw a
axes
cannon
you got?
at it.
Hold on a second. Let me check my inventory real quick, because I do think I just have something I'm just gonna fucking chuck at it. Yeah.
You have a crossbow and you have hand axes.
Taking a
I
look at
do have
Vidal.
hand axes. I think I'm just gonna... It's probably gonna do jack shit. Oh, I'm gonna throw 2 hand axes at it.
You gotta move closer to it first, but you could.
Do I?
Easily, you can move and then throw it. Like it's not
You
like
could
you have to like
probably
spend a
you
turn.
can probably move to like the center there, like right over. Yeah, well that's even beyond where you need
Because
to.
hand
but yeah,
axes only
you're
got
good.
20 feet of reach.
Oh, do they? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, then that's a good spot. Then you're close enough now.
And then swang.
Yo!
They actually both fly straight and true and embed themselves
Holy
into
shit,
its
Brendan.
scales. Both of them actually penetrate and penetrate, and they stick on it. So let's see, what's the total damage?
They take the right side because he's throwing it.
Is that slashing?
The
Yes.
right side is thrown damage. Yeah.
Someone added up what? Because I'm looking at like 20 numbers here. Like what's the damage here?
So
It's 12 plus
19.
7, so 19. Yeah.
Okay, so if they're non-magical, you're dealing 10 damage in total.
talk
still-
mad shit on
still
Brendan all
though-
you want, but he crits more than anybody.
Yeah, no, yeah.
The
I mean,
champions are champions
these,
slap.
These kind of creatures, you just got to chip away at them. So you're chipping away. So well done. The creature responds with a legendary action. This actually, low key, I'll say, costs 2 legendary actions to do. It is going to attempt to swallow Vivel again.
Yeah?
So here we-
Missed.
yeah.
Damn, it really was Vivel.
Tasty.
Well, it has a set of rules too, with like how it can let go or not let go, things like that. So it is what it is. A 13, which I think you're okay, right?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Wow, you are getting so lucky, man.
This thing can't bite while I'm in its mouth, probably, or some shit. So I mean, it's like trying to swallow me.
It is Joseph's turn.
You know when you're in a really bad state?
Well,
Alright.
I guess Joseph and Yvonne would have noticed that the sea creature is no longer on that side. Yeah.
Make a perception roll.
Perception. That is a 6.
You don't hear or see it moving on that side anymore. You don't know where it is though.
But that. Joseph is going to poke his head through the fucking portal.
Yes.
Yeah, so where's the
Joseph, what are you doing?
Well, since I'm not sure if it's there or not, I guess I'll peek or something because. Come on, it took some time to reload this fucking cannon.
Well, I mean, it is prepared. It is prepared, so you know.
I'm saying that Joseph looks out of the hatch or like the fucking hole of the cannon.
Oh, okay.
Or-
Which hatch? The one you're standing by on the right side?
Because like since you said like he's not sure if it's there anymore.
Okay, make a perception roll. Make another perception roll.
Oh, another perception. Okay.
You don't see anything on that side of the ship. Yeah, you don't see anything. You just see the ocean. And then, as you see nothing, Gallo shouts, "Huzzah!" and blasts the cannon at the beast, and it actually just skims the beast's scales and does not hit it straight on.
Is it on that side now?
Yes, he shouts as he begins to attempt to reload again, which will be his next turn. What do you do, Joseph? We gotta keep this rolling.
Is this cannon? Should this cannon be able to shoot it?
Yes.
Wait. Okay. Hear me out. Is the creature technically engaged with Havel?
Engaged with Vivel. Like, can you specify? Like, what are you trying to pull
is
here?
it
Like, what,
within, Havel currently within 5 feet of it?
is Vivel within 5 feet of it? Yes.
Okay. I'm assuming that the cannon counts as a ranged attack.
Correct.
Does Joseph get sneak attack damage on the cannon?
It's not a dex-based weapon.
Dex-based weapon. Yeah, I actually looked that up. I did look that up because I
And
was
sneak
working.
attack
I was
doesn't
talking to
give you
Joseph
advantage
while I was
either, right?
putting together the ship, and I'm like, huh.
Okay,
Someone asked the same exact question in a forum. But anyway, Joseph, what are you gonna do with your turn, my man?
I'm going to look at Ivan and say, come help me reload this cannon, and go to this cannon and we'll start reloading it.
Okay.
With hopefully the help of
Make a strength.
Ivan.
Make a reload. Hit the reload button on the ship and see how it goes.
14.
Just barely enough. You're reloading it just fine this turn. Okay. Next, it is before it's Ulrich's turn. The creature spits Vivel out around here. Vivel, I'm gonna have you do an acrobatics roll to see if you're able to catch one of the ropes or land in the water, because he's throwing you near the side of the ship.
Can I choose to hit the water?
Yes, you can, but make an acrobatics roll either way. With
All right.
So make an acrobatics roll with advantage because you were heading toward the water more so anyway.
Acrobatics. 11.
You still hitting the water. So you're basically hitting like right here. Although I'm gonna leave your token here, you're diving down about 20 feet from just the impact. So you're currently submerged. Go on, Ulrich.
Alright. I see this big stupid idiot again, but this time slightly further away. And Eldritch Blast.
I knew those things would come into play. They're actually not bad against this creature.
You haven't been using them as much. Well, you get 2.
You get 2.
Go!
Is that hit?
There you go.
They both. So the first one misses, and the second one hits its scales and does not hurt it.
Alright. That didn't work.
Pretty close
I'm gonna run
though.
over this way.
Pretty close though. Okay. It is Vivel's turn, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah.
So because of that water walking spell, I just float to the surface
Yeah.
and just like climb back up, and I just sprint across the fucking
Well,
water.
there's no, as I said, there's no ropes on these sides. So you
No,
have to
I'm on
go.
the water.
He's going towards the monster.
Yeah, but the ship is still like 4 levels high, so you can make.
I'm on the water, right?
Oh,
And
you
he's
mean
in
toward
the
the
water.
creature?
He's going
Sorry,
towards
I
the
thought you
monster.
meant.
He's not
I thought
going
you
to
meant
the
toward
boat.
the ship.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah.
No,
you can do that.
I'm
Absolutely.
like
yeah.
standing on the water, just sprinting at this fucking
Yes,
thing.
you can do that. Yes.
All right, I'm gonna whip a fucking fairy at its head.
Interesting.
So let's make another dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
As
We
my
got a little bit of this and a little bit of this. First was 18. It's a 7. A 7.
all right. So it takes 1 point of force damage,
Nice.
and then I'm going to normal attack it this time. Bah! That was not meant to be. Fuck. So 14 for the first one. Sorry. And then 9. So they both probably miss.
The first one just ricochets straight off of its scales. The second one you swing a little too narrowly. Because the water is frothing and splashing all around at its base as well. Next it is Cathrefti's turn.
Alright, echo time. He's gonna move right here and towards the middle of the ship because I feel like that's the safest, and the echo's going to go right here. Gonna try to load that cannon. Where is this reload button?
It's on the ship called the Stygian. I made a character page of it, and it has an action called Reload. Which is basically, it's basically like a.
That's really cool, actually.
I'm not
I like
sure
that.
how that works actually. I think you have to click it to make it easier. I don't know, something like that.
So, I don't know if this matters, but with the strength, I guess his strength is +4 if that matters.
That is a successful reload. It is
All right.
completely ready to go.
Going to take my action surge, since I can't use Unleashed Cantation, sadly. And
You can shoot it if you choose to.
fire.
Yeah. So click the cannon button.
Gah!
Ooh, only an 8. Yeah, unfortunately, it just shoots a little wide to its right from your perspective, out to sea. Unfortunate. Next we have Rollhall's turn.
I'm thinking that even if you shoot with that kind of like blast, if it's that close, it won't have like powder and shit like just sprouting out everywhere. I mean, it's kind of.
That's not the cannon damage.
Okay.
It hits or it misses. That's
So I will do. Well, first it needs to make a dex saving throw with disadvantage.
Or what?
Do we have swivel cannons in this fucking thing?
For the thunder.
we fucking need some.
Okay. Let's see here. We got a hitting this once, hitting this twice. Why is the second one? Okay, only an 8.
All right.
Steve, does this ship have swivel cannons?
Swivel
Wow.
cannons. These it doesn't have swivel cannons, but you can like roll these. The thing is though, like the cannons are already. It would take longer to move the cannon out of the way, move it across the deck, and put it in the thing, than just reload the cannon that's already there.
I was wondering because swivel cannons are cheap.
Is that
Swivel cannons are
22?
the tiny ones.
Is that 22 the Sorry, that's it's taking full damage because it failed the dex, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Correct.
Very good. That is a really good hit. Honestly, that like lightning shit is really solid, and also with Ulrich's debuffing of the dexes, it's like a really good combo, I think.
Yeah.
You doing anything
yes.
else, Roosevelt?
I will try to run up as far as I get up to with mast and upwards
All right.
again. So I'm gonna get like
The
halfway.
creature.
A lot of people are at the fucking mast.
I'm
creature-
screaming at it.
Makes its way to Lothar.
Do I get an attack of opportunity as it goes by me?
I was about to say you will get an attack of opportunity since it's moving about 30 or 40 feet toward Lothar.
Yeah!
It hits and actually strikes through the scale. And that's going to be 5 damage to the creature. It's attacking Lothar.
It would be 6 because the rage damage is added at my voice, so it would be 13.
So, okay.
Before that.
All right. We're getting somewhere, folks. You guys are hitting it quite a bit. It's going to attack Lothar. That is going to hurt the man very much. Because he is not quite the adventuring type. He is crushed in the jaws of
Dies.
the
Wait,
sea
question.
serpent and is immediately slain.
Wait,
Dead or
Captain!
It's a good thing that I know how to pilot a boat.
right? This is how Steve kills us. He just
Do you pilot?
Boat?
Steer. Fuck you.
Because there is.
Pilot a boat? You're a veterinarian?
He spits the body, which is in 2 parts now, into the sea.
Oh.
okay.
So there is.
Fuck, was that not good to eat?
He's acknowledged that I'm too tough to handle and has chosen to ignore me. I see how it is.
He sacrificed the fatty piece of the steak and moved on to meteor part.
It was indeed a fatty part. Lorian, your move.
Fuck.
Strike him down.
You magic users are the best hope we die here.
Make a perception roll, Lorian.
Okay.
21. Yeah, so you watch the other side of the ship and you see Vivel striking at the creature as it lunges out of the water on the other side of the ship. You see him get spit back into the sea, and then you see the creature rush over to the captain and just tear him from the wheel and rip him in half, and blood sprays across the sails, darkening the sun going through them. And you see his body get spit into the ocean. You see all of this happen.
I mean,
What you
honestly,
gonna do, wizard?
Well, Wizard doesn't have all that many spells left, to be honest with you. So,
You have another
Better
third
use
level
that-
spell slot,
better
don't you?
use that clarity of mind vial.
Or do you only have 2? Oh yeah.
This is how
Fuck.
Steve burns through our consumables.
No, you have 3 third
I
level
have-
spell slots, Ev, don't you?
spell slot, but can I cast the same spell twice?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you can. You can
use
cast
all
uh,
you can use all your
your
spell
spell
slots
slots are
on
the
one
only one there.
spell if you want, depending on the level of the spell
He
slot.
casts like identifies.
Yeah.
What is
Holy
first of all, what is
shit.
this that you're rolling? First of all,
It's a lightning bolt.
He's
Lightning
not
bolt.
rolling anything.
Okay, so
You
like,
are.
let's take a look at
save.
where you're standing, and let's take a look at where the creature's standing, and then like try to see if we're hitting any sails or people like Falmanar,
aim it like that.
So here's
shit,
the
dude.
thing: if you aim
Thread the
low,
fucking needle.
if you aim low, you might hit. Okay, so that won't hit Falmanar, but honestly, that's going to hit some. That's going to hit. What
You
sail
could
is
also
that?
run off the mast.
We have
That's
multiple
sail
cells.
is called- So that sail is the main.
What if she moved here
The main
and
sail.
then aimed like that?
Look,
Yeah.
it is a powerful hit, but like this is something that you should have clarified before shooting the spell. So you are hitting the sail, but you are hitting the creature for 40 damage. So you know it's a give and take. So
I mean, granted, it's.
I'm assuming you could just. Lorian wouldn't aim at the sail. She'd probably aim below it.
I mean,
Yeah, I mean,
Sails aren't
doesn't
like
come
down on the deck.
okay.
deck.
To be fair, that is correct. The sail does have about 15 feet. Oh, it actually shows here. So the
Yeah, it
the
has
main
quite
deck.
a bit of clearance.
The main
It's not
deck
like
is
on the ground.
15. The lowest part of the main deck is 15 feet above the water. Yeah. Fine. You're good.
Kind of burn our ship down.
She's Echo. Just
She's actually
destroys
trying to
it.
get us killed.
Lorian, are you doing anything else? The creature takes a severe hit by that lightning. Severe.
no, I'm just gonna stay where I'm at.
Yeah, staying where you're at.
You see the electricity crackle across its entire body after its devastating hit.
There's like 4
let's
different
see.
things. Like,
Okay, now we have a little bit of legendary.
How many?
This
Holy cow.
tail.
no.
It's
They
it's
reset at the
basic-
beginning of every turn.
So this thing whips up and swings for Keth and Ulrich.
screw you.
I keep thinking you say me. I'm like, oh fuck.
No. So make a strength saving throw to see if you're taking a certain amount here. So you're taking 13 bludgeoning damage and getting knocked
It's
5 feet
10.
closer to its face.
It's 10 frost damage.
No, 13 bludgeoning. Sorry,
No,
that's the
because
frost.
it broke his armor. He
I'm
has
sorry.
that armor spell
I'm
he
so
had.
confused. Okay.
So earlier, when I cast Armor of Agathis, it gives me 10 temporary HP, and then
Got it.
anytime anything hits me, as long as I have that, it takes 10 cold damage.
Understood.
So it also takes 10 cold damage.
So Keth takes half of the damage, so he takes 6 damage. And he's also
Screw you.
knocked prone. Yeah, so he also gets thrown in your direction there. You guys are, he was on the top deck though, so he's over here actually. He gets rammed into that wall here, which has partial cover from the creature. Yeah. So whose move is it now? We just
think it
did
was-
Lorian. It's Falmanar's move now.
Brendan, kill it.
The tail goes back underwater again.
You can probably run up on that motherfucker and do
I'm
him
gonna
hard.
run up on that motherfucker. I'm gonna rock your shit. That's what I'm gonna do.
You gonna do it to him.
Y'all ain't even. Y'all ain't.
Those are extremely successful. You are slashing it directly in the scales. Now this is an unmagical battle axe. Is that correct?
You
That's what
should
I
have
need to
used
know.
your magical mace, but fuck, that was good.
Wait, my mace is magical?
Your
I think
mace
it's a- I think
is,
it's a
yeah.
+1. I think it's
That's
+1.
okay,
Too
though.
late
That's a
though. You're using
lot.
battle axe.
That's
Okay,
still
so
good damage.
what is the total damage in addition to it? What is the total damage in addition to it?
That's 12. It's 12 plus 12, so
24.
it's 24.
That is really good, man. That is really good. The creature is severely injured. You can actually see blood running out of its scales now.
Finally.
Yeah. No, it's getting really battered now. Next it is Joseph's turn. Yes. What are you gonna do, Joseph?
So I've reloaded the cannon, correct?
You have, and you can fire it upon the creature now if you use the cannon attack move on the ship page.
So I am sure that I can hit from the angle, yeah?
I mean, you have to roll
You're
to
sure
see
you
if
can roll?
you can shoot at it, and then you can see how the cannonball flies with your.
Don't automatically fail.
So use the cannon attack button on the ship page that you have.
Yeah, but okay. Well, first I'd like to aim. Fine.
It hit. It hits. It hits. And it's gonna take half the amount there, so it's gonna take 24 damage. Man, it's getting hit really hard these times. Really hard. That hits it
Are we
dead
keeping track
on.
of our cannonballs?
Can I try to reload again?
We'll have to do that.
I just subtracted 5.
No, you have to reload next turn. You have to reload next turn.
It's a
Oh,
full
it,
action.
oh, so firing was one action. Okay.
The creature then grabs for... Huh.
Me. Do it, Steve.
Let's see, we got Vivel, we got Falminar, we have Ulrich. Let's have a little
whatever
fun.
that-
All of you roll a 1d20. Just do forward / roll d20. Whoever gets the lowest will get a bite. Not Cat Thrifties, you're too far. You're too far, Cat
Okay, thank
Thrifties.
fuck. You said everyone, so I was
Rad,
Uh,
roll hot. Give it to me.
Falminar's
Give
getting
it
it.
to me!
Falminar's getting it. Falminar's getting it.
They'll roll a 6.
I got the lowest.
Oh, you
what
got the
am I
lowest?
get-
Where?
I
On
got
this
a
road.
6.
Yeah, he got a 6.
You're getting it.
What's he getting?
Yes.
Is he getting
Yeah.
the...
Probably getting pretty
18
good.
to
Get the
attack.
cat?
You're taking 21 piercing, and he has you
What?
grappled in his jaws.
What did he get? What was the to hit?
18 to hit.
That does not hit. I have my shield out now, motherfucker.
What is your AC?
It's 20 when I have my shield.
Holy fuck.
You've
Okay.
only gave me a +1 shield.
So he actually plunges down at you.
Can I just like slap him in the fucking mouth with it?
His jaws close around you, and he pushes you under the water. But his jaws close on your shield, and then he opens his mouth and comes back up, and you're still plummeting toward the surface of the water now, and his head is already up and above again. And whose move is it? Who just did the move? Just it's Ulrich's. No, Ulrich. Yeah, Ulrich's turn.
Yeah. I'm gonna try Eldritch Blast again.
And for those of you who don't know, in character, the shield that Vivel has is one of the scales off of either this sea serpent or one just like it, from a past encounter that he had. 12. That does not hit.
Shoot it again.
misses.
Hit it again.
For
Oh
Christ's
my
sake.
god, Rad!
Does not hit, unfortunately.
Brad, how the fuck do you have a +9 to hit with an Eldritch Blast?
If you move out of
well,
if you move out of this range, it will make an attack of opportunity. Vivel, make a perception roll as this thing happens to you and it closes on your shield. You notice nothing unusual other than the fact that it's trying to kill you. Your move.
So like waggles into the water, I come flying up again, and I'm just gonna fucking run up to it.
Do it.
I'm gonna throw a pixie at its fucking head again. So just make a dexterity save.
Okay.
That's the damage if it fails, and then
4 total. The damage is what?
if it fails, it takes full damage. If it passes, it takes none.
The 9 is it?
Disadvantage.
Wait, 4 damage? Okay, 4 damage. All right.
It's like a
DC
dex save.
16. Dex save. And then I'm going to stab it.
Successful. Successful. Okay.
Crits, man.
Both successful. What's the total damage?
19, 21, 29 damage.
29 damage. Damn. So it's taking 14.
Yeah. Half orcs get an extra dice when they
14.
crit, so fucking.
That's pretty good. 14 damage. All right. All right. Yeah, those are good hits. This thing's getting hit good. Hit good. Yeah. Let's see. How many legendary actions did I do this turn? I think just 1.
3. You did all 3.
No, I didn't.
You used
You
the
did
tail.
one.
You used all
All
of
you
them.
did was use the tail.
You have 2 more.
Well, we don't know. He's going to.
Every single thing that has legendary actions has 3.
He's going to bite Ulrich.
Screw you. He doesn't take the
For some reason, it's
Why
not
not
showing
bite
me a
me?
number. It's glitching. Oh, I pushed the wrong button. That's why. Okay. Here it
misses
is.
entirely.
That's
It's entirely.
27 to hit. Does that hit, Ulrich?
Yeah, I think so.
Dodge. Fucking
Uh,
dodge, loser.
That's
Dodge.
that's 16. That's 16 piercing, and you're now grappled in its jaws.
Honestly, that wasn't that bad damage.
And then it pulls you underwater.
Ah, fuck.
That
Huh.
was an important detail.
Question: is the inside of its body resistant to extremely acidic ooze?
Oh shit!
Make a nature roll.
Do I have advantage because ooze?
Well, I think you'd have to wait until your turn.
No, you can make a nature roll right now.
Well, for
Do I
the
have advantage because Gulak?
oh, not the attack advantage.
No, it's not about the ooze. You're making a nature roll about the sea serpent.
Nope.
No, you're not certain. Okay,
Alright.
Cathrepes, your move.
I want to make perception to see if I can see it.
Good choice, good choice.
Where is it?
Okay,
Tell me
you
where it
see
is.
You see it. First of all, where are you standing? Okay, you're standing in a place.
Cathrepes is right in the middle.
You see, even with a 24, you can only see that its last known position was here, and then you see its scales moving in this direction toward the bow.
My echo takes a running start, leaps off about here into the water.
Ooh, okay.
And I don't think the echo would get the enchantment.
Quick question: does the echo have weight?
Probably.
I would assume. I assume an echo is a copy.
It's an intangible thing. It's intangible, I think.
Yeah, but it doesn't like fly, so
It would
should
take
have...
fall damage if it.
So
if
what
it
kind
ground,
of
but there's no.
what kind of armor are you wearing?
Plate, so it would sink.
So I have the rules here for sinking because I knew someone was going to sink. So plate armor is considered heavy armor, correct? So it says you cannot swim while wearing heavy armor. So your echo plunges into the water, and first of all, I think you do have to make... Okay, so fall damage. It says if you fall overboard, you will splash down 1d6 plus 5 feet from your ship if you be pushed overboard. So if you jump and dive, you can enter the water at any point maximum distance. So make an acrobatics roll first for your echo. If it's above a 10,
If it takes damage, it's out.
kind of wanted to see him at least hit the water. Unfortunately, with that acrobatics dive, it technically would have taken, I believe, like a 1d6. Yeah, it would have taken a 1d6.
Yeah, the echo is done.
Oh well. I do like to play though. But just the rules of the water and the armor and whatnot.
Remnants. That was my movement.
I need to be more vigilant of this falling into the water thing. I should have also done damage on, I think, Giva and Vivel as well. So I need to make sure to do that more accurately. Moving forward.
How much was that? It was right. This cannon jumping.
Are my 2 fresh loaves of bread just really soggy bread now?
Go up here. Load the cannon. Load this one.
All right. It is now roll Hall's move. I mean, yeah, roll the reload button. See how that goes.
Ouch!
It's taking you some time. However, Giva's gonna run over and help. So do that with advantage. Roll again, one more time to see if you get it. Yeah. Because she's unfortunately, you're just having a hard time with it. Perception. And where are you located? Are you on the mast?
So,
where are you? I forget where you are.
I ran out all the way up on the mast, and I'm just taking a quick look around, trying to see the creature.
I see you, yeah. With a 26 from that height, you would have had advantage as well, but your 26 alone shows that you see the creature moving along the port of the ship toward the bow. And you see that Ulrich is in its jaws.
Is it along the surface?
It is, with the 26 you recognize that it is probably about 15 to 20 feet below the surface. It's pretty down there, but not, it's not going straight down or submerging or anything like that.
Yeah, but my thunder is going to be unusable for it.
Not only unusable, but would probably damage either possibly Vivel, but definitely Ulrich because he's in water.
Oh yeah, I'm in the water. Electricity. Forgot about that.
And that's something you don't have to roll for. You would know that.
Yeah, that depends on the impurities of the thing. Whatever.
Lightning doesn't particularly care.
Oh yeah, it does. It's all about the impurities of the water.
Ocean.
Motion of the ocean, baby.
What kind of armor does Ulrich have on, out of curiosity?
Studded leather.
Studded leather, okay. So that's considered medium, I think.
Light.
light.
Or the leather
Is
light
it?
armor.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna
All
put
the way
this. I just want to say one thing quick. I'm just gonna put this in general chat so you guys can, in your downtime, read up on that. What were you saying, Roosevelt?
Hold on.
Mic feedback
Who's
off.
standing underneath me?
That's Lorraine.
Okay.
Mic
Fine, yeah,
feedback
yeah.
on.
Fuck, everyone that I could buff up is on the other side of the ship. Okay, never mind. Actually, I would have to end the thunder in that case. Never mind.
Good thing I have water breathing. You don't have to worry about drowning.
I really don't have anything for this.
Yeah, water breathing is pretty epic for this fight. It's kind of cool that you have a druid on your side.
So it's quite long, isn't it?
It is quite long. You make an estimation that it is almost 120 feet long.
Okay, so if it's like halfway here, then its head is like here, right?
The ship itself is about 120 feet long as well. But the ship is thicker.
Well, okay, so it would be, tail would be here or something, and head would be here.
Correct, correct. But you don't know if it's winding. You see it winding a bit, so you're not really certain.
Okay. So I'll just toss thunder here, say.
Okay.
And should we say that it doesn't get...
What is the spell specifically called?
Call lightning,
Call lightning?
I think. Yeah.
It's right there. I linked it.
Rules are just like written. As long as you can see the point where it's to cast, you can just throw it there. As long as it's within range.
Because I'm gonna take a look at a form real quick, because this is a unique situation, and I feel like I should take into account the fact that we have a party member submerged in the water with the beast in the grapple of the
Well,
beast's
if he
jaws.
aims for the middle of it, it's not going to be anywhere near hitting him.
Yeah.
In that case, this fella right here would get hit too.
Shockwave.
Well, it's within 5 feet of the point you choose, as long as you don't do it within like literally anywhere in this space.
Yeah,
it's
so
fine.
I will say that as long as you're hitting the creature about 20 or 30 feet from its head, then it should be all right. So that's fine. It's gonna make a Dex saving throw, correct?
advantage.
It's a 14, which is just under. So that's gonna be full damage. What is the damage for that now?
Give us the dice. Give us the dice.
4d10. Roll them up.
Roll it.
Ah!
That
That's
is
the
a
exact average.
That is a significant amount of damage. Yeah, we're getting close, boys. We're getting close. The sea beast.
Do it.
Sea beast is attempting to do it.
Do it.
That's a 19 to attack, which means,
Ow.
according to my estimation of your AC, which I have no idea what it is, you're probably...
It definitely did.
So what happens now is, first we're going to calculate damage for you. So you're taking 27 piercing. I don't know how much your HP is currently, but you're taking 27 piercing. Are you still alive?
Yes.
So you are swallowed, and you are alive.
I
You
have
are-
6 health.
You gotta fucking carve this thing out. Yeah, boy.
So, although you had a bad nature roll, you know that it is generally not good to be swallowed and digested and chewed by a sea serpent which is underwater. And you briefly remember Cathreptes inside of an ooze the other day. So, I will not say much more.
Yeah. I'm gonna go unconscious and freaking die in this.
Lorian, make a
what's
perception roll.
Okay. Let me just click back over.
Forget turning into Deathfly. This is just gonna be getting
25. 25. So,
God damn.
with the 25, these are some solid rolls. Lorian, you see the tail of the creature curve down and go straight into the blackness of the sea.
It's diving.
You believe it is diving, correct? And you, based on
scream.
make an intelligence roll as well. Based on the movements that you've seen before, we're going to see how much you can perceive about its movement in water, its speed. 22 intelligence, excellent. You think that the creature has been moving at approximately 50, or swimming at 50 feet per round.
Alright, this is freaking it.
I scream, it's diving! And, I run to the edge so I can see where I'm aiming.
You did it one more time. And something strong.
I don't have much that's strong.
So that's a 14. That shoots into the water, and you see it with every foot as it goes through the water. It disperses and dilutes into nothingness.
God damn it.
Joseph, make a perception roll as we do Lorian's turn to see if he hears that cry. You are just barely able to hear that, Joseph. Barely, because it's pretty noisy now. There's thunder rolling in closer. Lorian, are you doing anything else on your turn?
There's nothing else I can do, Steve.
Okay. Next it is Falminar's turn.
Alright, this will be my last turn too, because I do have to go.
Yeah. It's alright, this is clearly, this is getting close to the end, for better or worse. We'll see what happens.
So it just dove, right? We don't know if it's coming back up. Right?
Make a perception roll to see if you see that as well, because
Okay.
for now I don't know how much you've seen yet until you roll.
Ooh, that's a nat one.
So the last thing you've seen was it was next to you. It literally snatched Ulrich from in front of you off the deck of the ship, bit down on him, grabbed him under the water, and next thing you know is Lorian shouting at the bow that it's diving. Even with a 6, like that's a lot of information. So.
Yeah, I think Falminar's move is just gonna brace.
Okay. Joseph, your move.
Well, after hearing that, I barely said, I think I just heard someone say that the creature is diving, and Joseph will continue to dive. Wait, how far would it be to go up to the deck?
From your position, let's see here. Let's see, that's about 10. It'd be about 25 feet, so almost your whole movement to get up. Then you have another 5 feet to move. That'll put you pretty comfortably in the center of the deck, though. Yeah, that's fine. You can do that.
One moment. Where is my character?
We'll say you have actually 10 feet of movement now that I'm looking at it.
Okay, and I would like, and Joseph would like to assess the situation on deck.
Make a perception roll.
A perception. Where is it here?
So with a 9, you see Keth here picking himself up. It looks like he's been somehow thrown or injured. You see Falminar just looking out toward the edge of the ship, and you see Giva and Kathrefti struggling to get a cannon loaded, and you see that her armor has massive holes in it, and she's bleeding. And you see Lorian battered and also looking over the edge of the ship as if she's looking down at something. That's all you can perceive. You don't really know what's going on. You don't really know where everyone else is. You also see. Well, your roll's too low to see anything else. The fellow that you just tagged is this fellow. Oh shit! I don't have his picture ready. Fuck. He's the half-orc fellow who's a deckhand.
So he's at the helm, from what I understood, or can Joseph understand that?
He is below the wheel. You see that no one is at the wheel, but you don't have a very good perception roll, so that's as much as you're gonna get.
Okay.
See ya, Famina. Brandon. We'll catch you up on what happened.
So no one at the wheel.
The sails. Yeah. Well, you don't have that much information with your 9 perception. So what are you gonna do? You used up almost all your movement except for 10 feet. We have to keep this rolling.
Wait, hold on. Fuck, wait. Wrong thing. from.
You
here
can't
to
make
here.
your way up there. You have to go on the stairs to your right. That's more than 10 feet.
Can I now that? Can I still dash?
You are down here. As a rogue, I believe you can. Yeah.
Yep. Dash.
I will dash. I will dash to the wheel. That should be enough.
No. Well, you get what, an additional 30?
Yeah, it's doubled. So
So yeah, you'll have just enough to make it to the wheel. Yeah.
No.
No, those numbers aren't accurate. It is about 35 from where he is, and he had 10 about 10 feet of movement left plus another, so that's like 40. He's getting 40 movement, so that's enough to make it there.
Oh, yeah,
Like,
these squares only.
Yeah, because I had to make a lot of adjustments for the ship and like everything, so I don't really use the grid on this map. Sometimes I
Okay.
do.
that's all.
The ship is supposed to be about 25 feet wide on the deck and 120 feet long, and then there's also measurements on the actual mast that you can see on the right side. It actually has it written on the page. Okay, Joseph is there. Next we have, oh, it's Ulrich's turn. Cool. So Ulrich, to answer your question in DMs, you are not taking acid damage right now. I will not say when you take acid damage. I will not say if you take acid damage, but it is now your move. You're inside the creature's body, and I will say that you are. So while swallowed, the creature is blinded. So when I say the creature, I'm referring to you. So you are blinded and restrained. You have total cover against attacks and other effects outside the sea serpent.
Uh-oh.
And that's all I will. That's all I will say right now. But you are currently blinded and restrained. Restrained only means you cannot move. You can still make attacks with. I think that might be with disadvantage. Let me see.
Okay, I'm not
They
technically
can
doing
specifically look up what restrained does.
I think
Yeah,
restrained
it's,
means attacks with disadvantage.
Restrained, your creature speed becomes 0 and you can't benefit from any bonus in speed. Your attack rolls have disadvantage, any attack roll against you has advantage. You have disadvantage on dexterity saving throws, so you can still like move around and cast spells.
But take the jar of the ooze. Just hold it in my hand, and then I shoot it with a lightning bolt.
Okay, is that what you're doing?
Yes, I'm shooting the jar of acid.
Okay, so now that what you have chosen is in motion, I will say a lot depends on how these rolls go.
He has
And think-
disadvantage on dex saves and takes an extra d6 of damage.
No, I know that.
Yeah, so there's.
So let me see here. So
Brad, if you add an
explain
extra
to me
damage
what
for
you're
your
doing
Eldritch
again.
Blast.
Explain to me what you're doing again.
I have, but I'm missing.
Explain
He
to me
hasn't
what
hit a
you're doing.
single Eldritch Blast
There's
before.
there's that.
Oh.
So he
So-
needs to roll it.
Okay, so let's see what's going on here. So first of all. Okay, so first of all, it fails the dex save. Mainly because of the fact that you cast a thing on it earlier, which is good props to you. This is all coming together. 2, as I said, there's no disadvantage on your somatic movement, so the spell is successfully cast. 3, even if he had a successful dex save, I don't think I could justify that because you're shooting it from within his body. So either way, I think you would have hit it. So 4,
That's why I was.
it
focusing
really,
on just
so right
jar.
now, it really depends how much damage you can do to it. That will make a difference between life and death. That's all I'm going to say. Roll the dice,
That's
let's see
why-
what happens.
9d6 damage. Up his nutsack. Sorry.
Got this shit.
Christ's sake.
Oh!
1 damage.
Are you kidding me?
Hot garbage.
So,
ones.
now did you say you were
I'll-
shooting the jar?
Shooting
Yeah.
the jar of ooze. But it's a
Okay.
line, so anyway.
Okay. So, a couple things happen. Some of them you don't even know because you're blinded.
I
So
don't see it.
So you shoot. So you're holding the jar in front of you with one hand, I presume.
Yeah.
You're blasting the lightning with your right hand. What you don't realize is that the jar is somewhat magically protected to keep the ooze in there from melting the jar. The lightning, and you don't see this happening because you're blinded. The lightning shoots the jar, ricochets off the jar, hits the inside of the creature, dealing the full 21 damage to the creature, destroying the creature. The creature regurgitates you, and if you didn't do enough damage this turn to kill it, you would have taken. I'm gonna roll for fun to show you how much damage you would have taken right now.
I'm gonna guess 4d10.
It's it would have been 66.
I could technically, if I'm lucky.
So actually, I'm sorry. It doesn't. Let me see here. Let's see.
Watch it be like, oh, I read it wrong. You take the damage at the start of your turn.
So I will say another thing. If the creature is fully healthy and you're inside of it, if you do 30 damage or more in one turn from inside the creature, it would have to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh yeah, okay.
But you're actually killing the creature. So I'm actually going to drop this in general chat for shits and giggles. You can look at that. So yeah, the creature is dead, but now that it is dead, you're actually not regurgitated. You need to do
Cool.
You need to do 20 feet of movement exiting prone in order to escape as the creature is still sinking. And currently you are approximately 50 feet underwater.
I have 15 feet of prone movement.
I'm sorry, 20 feet of movement exiting prone. So 20 feet of movement. Sorry,
Okay,
normal
so then,
movement,
yeah.
but you exit prone. It's weird. It's
Okay,
a
I
weird
mean, it
situation.
doesn't matter.
Are you out of the body? Sorry, I couldn't hear.
I have 10 feet of movement left getting out of the body.
Okay, you escaped a fuck ton of acid damage. You are out of the body and have water breathing, and now that you're out of the body, make one more perception roll, please.
I don't think I sink. That's better.
Okay. So you did lose your jar because it was quite the fray. You see the body sinking into the blackness beneath you at a rapid pace, and you are slowly rising as you would normal. Actually, no, I'm sorry. You're wearing what kind of armor?
Threaded leather.
I got a question, Steve.
Let me
How
take
rapidly is it sinking?
1 second. Let me take a look at this. This. Okay, DC
leather.
strength. Make a. I don't even know what's going on here. Speed of 0. Whatever. Your turn's over for now. Whose turn is it now?
It's mine. So it is. It hasn't sunk any yet,
Free
right?
action.
I'm just kind of floating there right now.
Hold on. Can I just say, you might not have seen it, the flash, but I would almost certainly have from up top. Are we still, since his turn is over, are we still in?
I think we're in initiative until we get Rad out of there.
Okay, so
That's a good idea.
let me put it. Yeah. So technically you're out of initiative, but we have to measure feet, distances, time, breathing, holding, or not breathing, but swimming in distances very accurately. So technically, yeah. Let's continue with the initiative order just for the time being.
What I'm going to do, I'm going to swim down because it's 50 feet below, like 50-ish feet below me.
The
Right?
ship is not moving.
No,
'cause
it's
the sail,
more than
we
50
stopped the
because
ship from moving, Joseph.
it is about 60 feet from you horizontally, or should I say diagonally, and then another 50 feet. Pythagorean theorem, anyone? I don't know. D&D always did bad Pythagorean theorem. It's about 70 feet from you because of its diagonal angle.
It's about 70. Okay. I'm going. The armor I have lets me have a swim speed equal to my walking speed. I'm going to swim down to the head, grab onto it, and motion for Ulrich to grab onto me. I'm also going to exit a rage as a bonus action.
So normally I would have you do a shit ton of rolls with your light armor, but you're getting helped by the water being manipulated by a roll hall, and you make it to the surface. He brings you toward Lorien, and you guys make it on the ship. That was a narrow escape.
I get up there.
I'm one with the rolls, and that could very easily end it with you perma-dying, because the creature would have sunk with your body, making it difficult for anybody to retrieve you. But you're alive.
What happens with that down there?
What happened with what down where?
I was gonna pull out my dagger trying to cut this thing's eye out.
Oh, your roll.
That was the whole point of me going down there.
Oh yeah, right. Sorry, I forgot about that. Make a I'm gonna make you make a dexterity roll for the weapon of finesse. To take its eye.
Just use the weapon with dexterity.
No, just a dexterity roll. Or make a.
I'm proficient with the dagger. So I don't.
Yeah, that's fine. Make a weapon attack on it. You cut about halfway through. Try again. You successfully retrieve the eye. It is somewhat damaged. It is somewhat damaged, and it is somewhat of a jellied thing. So it's holding its shape underwater, but when you swim back up, it is somewhat amorphous, but it still holds together, kind of like a jellyfish.
Okay, I'm gonna like hold that in one hand and like climb up the side of the fucking boat.
Also, Ulrich, remove your jar of ochre jelly from your inventory. And your glove.
Is everybody still alive?
Yeah, do I please reclose a bit of this disgusting fucking half-orc man handling a jelly eye? And this was the sim, you'd see like minus come up, but he's gonna go...
Drafties will remember this.
He's gonna look at Ulrich and see that Ulrich's already getting some type of attention. You'll turn to Jiva instead. But you're right.
And that will be plus 4.
Shit. That's twice the health that I have.
So Giva is laying against the stairs. She's laying on the stairs, holding her side. Her armor, as I said, has like these massive slashes and holes in it. She's bleeding. You're all a little injured. You're all a little battered. You see at the back sails a blood splatter that goes across the entire sail. And you see that the main mast is in good condition, but there are slight rips in the main sail. And let's see what else. Sorry, I was distracted. Yeah, and that's about it. You have no idea where Nim is. The captain. Yeah,
I forgot about him.
Yeah, so the captain is slain, and his body has been sinking for quite some time in 2 different directions. And there's no sign of Nim at all. So you believe both of them to be slain.